Hi guys, it's week 5. This week is our Thanksgiving themed week and our focus is rotations. So starting here at circuit 1, at our first station, we're sitting on the Bosu ball and Abby's gonna do a jump half turn or a jump full turn, spotting the turkey that's right inside. This is just like a little blocker to keep them from running away or falling too far from the Bosu ball. Then over here, we'll have a prop turkey set up with this bridge. On our bars, we're gonna do pike hang. So hands on, toes up. Same thing on the low bar, that way it's super easy to explain for your group. Then over on our rings, you're gonna lay on their back, grab on to the rings, and lift their toes up into a candlestick. Then they're gonna climb up the stairs. We have these little prop apples. They're gonna do a log roll down the cheese and put their apple on the tree. Then they're gonna climb up our cheese. They're gonna kneel on this station. Hands go down on the cheese. Head is gonna look at the turkey right there. And they're gonna do their front roll. This is your spotting station because obviously it's their first week doing front rolls. The easiest way to spot this is that when their knees are on there, that you grab their hips and grab their hips to guide them over into a front roll. And their head is already tucked when they're looking at the turkey. But that is it for circuit 1. All right, guys, we're at circuit 2. Over here, we're doing donkey kicks with our hands on our tractor. It looks like a little tractor, so it's a fun little prop. Then they're gonna jump into a straddle sit on here. They are gonna climb down on that side. Make sure you explain to your kids to climb down on that side. That way they can walk around and start on the beam over here, where we're doing full turns on every leaf. So every time they touch a leaf, they're just gonna do a full spin either direction. Then we go over here. This is the same as circuit 1 where they're going to kneel. They're going to look at the prop that's on the half circle, tuck their head. You're gonna spot their front roll over. Then over here, this is gonna be our corn stalk. They're gonna have a prop corn and they're sideways walking, delivering their corn all the way to the end. Then over here, we're doing marches. They're gonna duck under the bridge and then marches again on the other side, stepping over all the pumpkins. And that is it for circuit 2. All right, guys, we're finally at circuit 3. This is similar to last week. Their hands go on the box. They're gonna do donkey kicks into a squat on. They can do any kind of walk all the way down the box, jump to a seat drop. Then over here in this station, we have a front support picture on the box. Their hands go on the red, their feet all the way out on the floor in a front support, and they're jumping their feet over the sticks or the leaves. Over on the bars, we have the 2 bars open for whatever you want to do. You can tip this donut hole up to do glide swings, or you can just do your pike hang, which is the same in circuit 1. Over here we have our tuck jumps again, with the bar or without, depending on what your group needs. Then over here on our crayon beam, every time they reach a leaf, they're jumping off backwards, landing in our motorcycle. And then finally over here, jump full turn again, landing inside the circle. And that is it for circuit 3.